Okay, so for welcome again to NP Game Room Live, and I'm super excited about this. This has been one I've been wanting to play on a stream or on a recording for a long time. So we're gonna do Night Trap, and this is gonna be using the 3DO version of the game because I recently picked up a 3DO, which is awesome, and Night Trap was there too, and I had to get it because this is one of my favorite games. And in a weird way, like again, it's another, like we talked about on our last video about our last stream about like it's a piece of history to me because it's like you could see that they were working on the idea of like mixing cinema and film and gaming together, and I think that that's a really cool concept, and I think that you're seeing that a lot now, like because all games have cinematics, and the film and video game industries are very what's the word, similar in their business approaches now and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna give this a shot. Now I do have to preface this with I'm gonna try to do a perfect run, which means I'm going to try to capture all of the enemies in the game, which means that the majority of the storyline I'm going to end up skipping because it's just easier to do, and most of the time you have to skip them in order to get it right. So I think I just need to look up one thing real quick because I can never remember. This is the control setup. I always forget it, so I just want to look at it real fast in the instruction manual. A switches camera. C. Okay, that's what I thought.
Is it just like the Genesis?
Right? It's very similar, yeah. All right, so do you want to close the old lid and we'll get going here?
Do I push it or do I press?
You
the
can
button?
either or. The button on the right is the open close, but if you tap the front of it, it'll close.
I don't like doing that.
Yeah,
it makes me feel weird.
So just to give a little bit of a storyline to this game, because we're going to be skipping the majority of the plot. There are these kids that are going to visit this girl who they're friends with in this cabin out in the middle of the woods, and unbeknownst to the kids, this house is possessed by these like monster things called augurs who have to eat human flesh and drink blood in order to stay alive. So they're really decrepit, and there are three people that sort of are their caretakers. It's a husband, a wife, and the daughter. And the goal of the game is to capture all the augurs, save everyone, and do so as by springing these like weird traps. It's a really weird game, but it's a game that I really like, and I think it's a game that anyone that collects retro games should try to get. The 3DO version, I think, is the clearest of the video, but you're still going to see a lot of grainy video in it because that's just how it is. So right off the bat,
wow, this looks way better than
doesn't it? It's so much brighter. So right off the bat, the one thing you can do that is a huge advantage is you have to press the pause button a lot. Over to the right, there's that timer, and the timer runs continuously while the game is playing, and you have to be in certain rooms at certain times to catch certain augurs. So I tend to use the pause button liberally in this game because it's an easy way for me to take a break and figure out what to do next. I do have a guide that I wrote myself to like walk me through it. The only thing I don't like about the 3DO version is that in the Sega CD version, I can, when I'm on the pause menu, I could switch what room I'm in, and in this one I can't. So like right off the bat, I have to go right to Hall 1, and these are the augurs. And then when
this looks way better,
doesn't it?
Way better.
So I got those two, and then let's see. Hang on, let me just pull up the guide real quick. You can skip like plots and just like hang out and wait, which is what I like to do sometimes. I like to like preset so I can just go quickly. So around 24 seconds. Got them. Now the bedroom, there's a couple I gotta get.
These are all augurs?
Yep. And then this was the one that I messed up last time. Bathroom. Because there's two that come in here. This one is an early trap to mess up. Because you get that one and then you wait here for a second and then another guy comes back in. The funny thing is, because it's a CD game, like, you can see the clock will stop. Like, the game literally freezes because it pulls the information off of the CD.
Actually does
Living
it
Room.
pretty well considering it's a CD-ROM.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, this game is pretty popular. Like, it's got a bit of a cult following.
I'll tell you, it's a lot more fun to watch when it's clear.
Yes. The Sega CD version is really bad. It's just really low, like, it seems like it's extra low quality. The other thing,
Go
no,
ahead,
I was gonna
sorry.
say the other thing that's interesting is that, you see that where it says access in blue? They're different color access points or access colors you need to, in order to access the traps. So there's certain points where you need to be, what's the word I'm looking for? You need to listen and be in certain rooms at certain points so you can hear what to switch to, because that's actually a 100% random. It's one of the few things in the game that's actually not predictable, so it can be a random color every time.
I think if this was done in such a way, it could be super creepy.
Yeah. It could have been a lot of... I mean, I think...
But it's not. It's not really.
Yeah, I think the problem was that it just became too campy. So this is like the first sort of mini plot part. You can see... I could show this one where the kids kind of show up. Here they come. You can see like an auger kind of skulking around. And here are all the different people. It follows like a typical 80s movie plot. And then I can cut over here, and then eventually you'll see like the family come out. Who are the family of evil people. I think they're supposed to be like vampires or something.
They're here.
So the girl is related to the vampire somehow?
Yes. I think they're like the caretakers of the augurs.
No,
And I
so the okay, I got you.
And I think they're vampires too, or some shit, I don't know.
Yes, it should be a good weekend.
Too bad we must visit the Ogs tonight. I'd much rather stay here and enjoy our new guests.
Now, Victor, we can't forget about the poor augurs.
Oh, you and your charity work is beginning to be much too much. Come, let's visit the girls.
So there's two guys I catch here. There's a total of like 96, I think, I have to catch.
So do people consider this the definitive Night Trap?
I think so, I don't know. I've heard that I know that there's a, there's a Sega CD 32X version. I've never played that one. But I think this one's pretty good. Bedroom.
It's almost like Five Nights at Freddy's a little bit. Have you ever played
It
that
is.
one?
It's very similar. And it's interesting because that one's a really popular game. So it makes me think, like, if people played this, they would like this too. What did I just do? I was bedroom, and now it's living room. Ooh, that was close. I really got close to missing that one. Living room I just did, so hall 1. The only way to get good at this game, by the way, is to just play it over and over and over again. And that's what I did. I played this game non-stop for like a month. For like 2 or 3 hours a day. The driveway ones are always the hardest ones to get for me. For some reason.
What the?
There's one part in the driveway where there's two guys back to back, and you have to be. You really need to know. Like, the only way to do it is to know. There's no other way to do it. This music. Pum, pum, pum. Wait, hang on. Yeah, bedroom. Sorry. And then they come out of the bedroom. It's funny how you can, like, see it, like, kick in. Living room. There's a little bit of plot that I can show off here. because it gives me some time.
Actually, the funny thing about this game is that this, if you were a CD game,
Oh fuck! I fucked up. No. Ah man. Do you care if I restart it?
no, I don't.
All right. Fuck. You just want to pop it out and pop it back in again. Ah crap. I didn't realize there were 2 in that one. Oh man. Sorry. Fuck! I knew I was gonna do that too. Well, hopefully I got it out of my system. That the living room has 2. That's the problem. It's 2 scenes, and I didn't see that until it was too late. Shit. Oh well. I'm gonna go on the rule of 3. If I have 3 lives, so I just use 1 up. If I get to the 3rd time and I mess up again, I'm just gonna keep going.
Well, anyway, like I was saying before you get into the game again, this is like if Sean was a game in this time period, this is what you would be. It's like
Really?
a terrible horror movie, like campy, a cult following game
Right.
on an obscure system that
That's
no
true.
one bought. You know what I mean?
I always wondered if...
I don't mean that in like an offensive way.
No, I understand. No, I agree with you. I always wondered if the 3DO didn't take off because of the price. Like, if it was priced cheaper, do you think it would have sold more? I mean, $700 for back in the 80s was nuts. Alright, let's do this again. I think if these guys didn't overact so much, it would be a little better too.
This just doesn't strike me as a vampire's house.
Right. It's just some random like beach house somewhere in the woods. Vacation home.
Get these guys with smoke traps every time.
It seems like it'd be kind of a fun, one of my friends always told me it might be cool to do, like, to make this out to be a, board game.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I'm in the living room, and kitchen is next.
There's
One gets
there's
away.
really no way you could do this by memorization.
No, the only like it sounds weird, but I have to do this. Like I literally have to sit with the guide in front of me, on my lap. Like there's no other way to do it. I've tried doing it a billion other ways, and there's no other way to do it. Yeah, as Doug pointed out, if like having more than one person in the room while you play this game is super helpful.
But I'm not doing anything.
It's all right. I'm gonna play a little bit safer this time, and I'm gonna skip the driveway plot. I'm just gonna hang out in the entryway for a little while. I think it's weird that this is the game. This is like the game that this was the game that started, like, was one of the catalysts for the whole, like, video game rating system and violence in gaming and all that stuff. It's crazy. This is like the least violent game I've played in a long time.
I remember when all that stuff happened, and I thought it was just like the girl being like beat up or raped or whatever.
Yeah, that was the scene that set everyone off. Yeah, anyone that's gonna watch this has either played it or has at least looked at it before. I doubt anyone's like, "Oh man, what happens in the
Yes, it
story?"
should be a good weekend.
Too bad we must visit the Ogs tonight.
I always feel like this guy's
Much
voice in
rather
his
stay
video
here
is
and
out of sync a
enjoy
little
our
bit.
new guests.
Now, Victor, we can't forget about the poor augurs.
Oh, you and your charity work is beginning to be much too much. Come, let's visit the girls.
And hall 1.
The stair gag. I haven't seen that in a while.
I know. Those two dudes are in on it too. Or one of them is, I think.
So if you're the caretaker of the Augurs, why would you have traps to kill them?
I don't know.
In your
I
house.
don't understand any of this game. The plot is not the most solid thing I've ever experienced. So I got that one in living room, and hall 1 is 2 augurs. I love their costumes too. They're like black trash bags and ski masks.
They're in bunny suits or something.
Yeah.
He really
This kind of reminds me of this. I saw this pretty cool like Broadway show type thing called Sleep No More,
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
and it's like a play type thing that takes place in a giant hotel, all at the same time, and you can freely roam about the hotel to watch what happens and follow actors and actresses around, and you essentially are. You can stand wherever you like, and it's a really fun and creepy type show.
Very cool.
Yeah, I recommend it if you're able to see it.
Doug, I felt the same way. He was talking about he got this game as a preteen and thought there was going to be like nudity all over it because it was so like controversial, but there isn't any. So I just did the bedroom. This is the one that I messed up, so I'm going to do it right this time.
I used to rent Porky's all the time for that very reason. Like, I don't even know what the plot is. I just know that there's lots of nudity in it. Kids don't even have to do that nowadays.
It's true.
Just go on the internet. Get anything you want.
This is the guy I missed
We had
last
to
time.
work for our nudity.
That's right.
Now it's just handed to people.
I'm just going to cut to the bedroom, skip the plot scene. For some reason, I always feel like the driveway scenes are the ones that are too fast. They're the ones that like I have to like hit it and pause it immediately because I don't have time to. I can't waste a single second. There's also like on the second disc there are a couple where the trap will go red, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait for it to go twice. Because if you trap the wrong person, you can do that. You can trap one of the innocents and then you get or one of the kids and you get in trouble for it. So I just did bedroom, driveway. Yeah, this one is really fast.
Is that a auger launcher?
Yes. So now I have to go to the entryway, and this part's really important for me to hear.
Access code from blue to yellow.
Yellow. Remember that yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow. So this is one of the things, at this point, this is a funny part. So at 5 minutes in, and if anyone cares, like whatever, I'm just going to explain my strategy. So what you have to do here is the code is going to change from blue to yellow. But what happens first is I have to go to the living room, and I still have to use blue. That's like a really cheap beginner's trap, because you think you need to switch it immediately, but they haven't gone to the basement and made the switch yet. So if you switch it to yellow and try to spring the trap, nothing will happen. It's a beginner's trap to like fail out. It's really annoying. That's why they make that guy walk around a little bit too, I think, because I think they kind of anticipated that. And thank you, Doug. So now I need to go to Hall 1.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow. There we go. Okay, so there's two dudes that I catch here. And then living room. Cue the music.
Oh, it's the first thing
I'm just gonna I'm gonna get out of the way because I don't want to miss the two guys that come in here.
This doesn't look like a cabin either. By the way.
No, it's like a summer home, I guess. There's like a music video going right now where they're singing the Night Trap theme song. We get to hear it in the credits, so if I make it to the end, we'll still get to enjoy it.
Kill him. They should do something like this that's really gory, lots of nudity.
I agree.
They should do that.
They should. Well, I know at one point they were talking about the guys that owned the game. They bought the rights back from whoever owned it, and they were gonna remake it. But I don't know. It seemed really, really shady.
They're gonna make a Blu-ray,
Yeah,
4K.
you get to watch a little bit of it. The cue line is "You better be good." That one was one that puzzled me for a long time. I did not know where the enemies were for this part.
So the augurs live in the house, but they still
They're like-
come in.
They're like part of the house. Like, yeah, I don't know. Driveway. Driveway. Hold on one. And there's two guys here, so I should be at 37 next. 37 in a row? Oh, fuck! I'm just gonna keep going. Fuck it. God damn
So
it.
you don't get the good ending now?
No. I'll get the second
How
best.
far along were you?
I was only 7 minutes in. Oh, man, I'm so upset. Fuck it. I'm resetting it. I'm gonna use one more of my lives.
Alright.
Sorry. That's okay. I messed up. I'm really trying to get a perfect ending, so I need to capture all these guys, and I messed up and missed two of them. Son of a bitch. I'm better than this. I gotta channel the inner augurs. This is my last life, so if I fuck up, then I'm just gonna keep going.
Well, you're really going to get an idea of how well this CD drive works.
True.
So did they release 3DO in Japan?
I don't know.
You can always consult the computer. Let's see.
I really want to get a perfect. I mean, I have a perfect run on tape, so it's not like it's not like I need it or anything.
It was released in Japan.
Huh. All right, here we go. Doug was saying that he was playing the 3DO Wing Commander, and it loaded faster than the PS1 version.
Just have like a 2x CD-ROM in it or something.
I love the frogs.
Oh, my phone froze.
Sweet. Merrily, 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 life is but... Oh.
Hey! Did you guys see something moving over there?
No, Ashley, I think it's your imagination. Check out the boat.
So 80s and around early 90s.
Where's that guy going?
He's run off in the woods.
They're here.
You are correct, it's a 2X CD drive.
Looks like
I was right?
a healthy
Yes,
bunch.
according to Doug, who is a Sega expert, so I
Glad we
trust
must
his
visit the Ox tonight.
I just
information.
guessed.
I'd much rather stay here and enjoy our new
I remember when
Now, Victor, we can't forget about the poor
that was a thing that CD-ROM drives talked about.
Yeah.
2x, 4x, 6x, 8x.
62 for 64X. I forget how high they ended up going.
52 I've seen.
So one guy gets away and then I can't catch.
Remember
two.
back in the day when Plex Store CD-ROM drives were the best?
Yeah.
Man, that was awesome. I don't think it's like that anymore.
Close the door. Can you close the door? How hard can it be to close the door?
Yo, cranky pants guy. How hard can it be to close the door? Shut up, dude. Carrying a box.
Dude, this fucking phone sucks. Oh, there's an Out of This World for this?
Yes.
I love that game.
That is a good game.
I have it for so many different systems. I have balls for this game. For this
He really.
BALLZ.
Well, now you know it's good.
Did they come out with Snatcher? Let's see.
Hey Oni, welcome to our channel. I apologize if I don't react to chat very much, because for this game I need to concentrate like no tomorrow, so I can't... I'll try to react when I pause.
There's a game called Snow Job. For 3DO.
Oni pointed out like what we were talking about, how it's very similar to Five Nights at Freddy's. I agree. They stole this whole idea.
There's actually a pretty good amount of Japan-only games.
Bathroom was one, and then I go to the bedroom. I'm taking it slower this time. I think my problem was I was trying to be... This game, you cannot be aggressive, because you have to go with the time of the game. There's no way to like speed it up or get ahead of it too much. So bedroom was one. This is the one that I messed up last time, where there's two guys in here. And just for anyone who just jumped in or whatever, I'm skipping the majority of the plot because I really want to try to get a perfect run. And in order to do that, you need to skip a lot of scenes. Living room.
Should have this map printed out.
Go into the bedroom.
Put on your wall.
I should. I want to build a replica house like this. Yeah, I remember Doug was pointing out in our chat that it was the 80s when it was recorded. Most of the full motion video games were made for the control system that was canceled. Night Trap was 87. Yeah, I know. I remember. I thought Night Trap was for the Nemo, which I think was like a Mattel console that they were gonna work on, but they never released it. It never happened. So Driveway's next, and then Entryway.
I wonder if it seems like this interface runs at a higher resolution than
Yeah.
the Genesis does.
And change the trap access code from blue to red.
Red. I typed it into my own chat. Oh, okay. The control system was the name. The Nemo was the nickname for it. So I'm in the entryway. I just did that, and I need to go to the living room.
Don't worry, Mom.
I actually never played any 3DO ever in my life until yesterday, and I have to say that I'm impressed by the build quality of the system itself. Like, the controller feels sturdy and heavy in the hand, and it feels like it would hold up to use. And
Yeah.
The system itself feels sturdy and well made, so I was surprised.
I can actually just hang out in here for a little bit, but I'll go to the living room just for fun.
And it looks like, based on the internet search, that there were quite a few titles that came out for it, which I'm surprised to see.
Hang on, sorry. Excuse me. Should be any second now. 45. I noticed that the Sega CD and the 3DO timings. I have all the Sega CD timings, and the 3DOs are a little bit off. But it also could be because I was like trying to do this by myself. So I was like, you know, it's not exactly my guide is not like 100% accurate. Yeah, there's a secret at this where you can see like a little video of a demo of the control system on this disc. I mean, I know it's on the Sega CD one, so I'm assuming it's on this one too. Cue line for this is, "You better be good." Switch. So this is the driveway, and now it's Hall 1. This is the one I fucked up last time. Bedroom. So this one I should get 2 more guys and I'll be at 40. Okay. Got to scroll down on my guide here. So just did Hall 2, and now it's Hall 1. I feel like I've seen this house in another film or something. I don't know why.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And bedroom for 2. I wrote down how many guys you get each time, because sometimes, like, I wouldn't remember if I needed to wait in the room or not, so I tried to keep track of how many guys I had to kill. Or capture, excuse me. And then there's a living room. Code change.
Lisa. Come on, Lisa. Lisa.
What's going on?
That girl looks exactly like Madeline.
Oh, not that again.
No, not that again.
Come on, Studley. We better change that code.
How about green?
Sure.
So green is the next code.
His name's Studley.
Now, this is the trick. I have to stay in the living room. Hang on, let me just move my thing down. Yeah, like right now, my timing is off. Like my listing timing is off by 5 seconds. Stutter. Now, there's a little bit of plot that I can show off here. Because the girls will come in here and they talk for a little bit. One of the girls is actually an agent for the group that you work with, which is called SCAT. Or something like that. She's on your side. She's an agent.
And what a great view.
My cue is the doorbell.
Oh, sure, go ahead. Okay. Hey, Sarah, where's your bedroom? Oh, it's downstairs.
Yeah, this place seems awfully large. Do you have a big family?
No, it's just my parents, my brother, and me. But you never know who might drop in.
Like augers.
You guys, this is the life.
And what about Tony?
Oh, Tony's just here for the summer. You know, I think he likes Ashley.
Really?
Yes. You can see it in his eyes.
And he's wearing sunglasses.
I mean, you can tell by his face.
And his bod.
Yeah.
Sarah, what is this?
Oh. My father collects weird things.
What is that?
Look at it.
It's something the augers use to suck blood or some crap.
Come on, hang on. I think there might be some of Sarah's friends. That'd be so cool. Guys, what's going on?
So there's a plot moment. That's the girl that goes in the bathroom for the infamous bathroom scene. Just coming up. Driveway. This one is the one that trips me up sometimes. Because there's another guy.
Oh, it doesn't kill him, it captures them.
Yes. That's the one. That's another, like, sort of beginner's trap, because you don't expect it to pop back up so fast. So I got driveway, then hall 1. I could be wrong, because I haven't looked at the Sega CD in a while, but I'm pretty sure the Sega CD had the names of the rooms. I could be wrong, though.
I like the interface because it's very, like, 1990s.
Yes. John Carpenter, Escape from New York style, or whatever.
Oh, no, I meant, the actual user interface is very, like, Grolier Encyclopedia.
Yeah. So I just did that one. And then kitchen. This is a little plot moment.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, you check it. Do that.
I don't understand why this guy has a toothbrush and he just drops it in his pocket.
So, what would you like? Good.
Oh, how about some ice cream?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ice cream Sundays.
We didn't buy the store up.
Oh, I know. Crushed cookies and ice cream.
I'll just move now. There's one guy here. And the bathroom scene is next. Bathroom. This was the famous scene that got everyone all bent out of shape about this game. Because the congressional people thought that this was depicting some kind of brutal rape, and it was deemed so offensive, and they thought they were going to have to ban video games.
This isn't gonna work. You're not scaring me. Wait. What are you doing? No! No!
Bedroom. This is just plot. But she escapes out the window. I think it's a spot. No, there's one guy that I have to catch here, I think. No, I guess not. And then hall 1. I hope not. I'm gonna be pissed. Because that would mean my guide is wrong. I think it's funny how the sound is the same, but it's on different instruments every time. And then I have to go back to the entryway. And there's a code change. And this is the end of disc 1, so I'm halfway there.
Come on, let's get some fresh air. Right.
We got big problems.
What?
The Augs are here.
All right. I'll go downstairs and reset the access code to blue.
Oh, now what?
What was that? I don't know. It came from outside.
That one girl's outfit.
Pretty much all of them.
I know. Alright. Do you mind swapping discs?
Nope. Disc over. Where's the...
Isn't it? Where the hell did it go? Oh, here, I got it. Sorry. This is where the game gets a little bit trickier, because there's a lot more fast switching. Not that this game is like...
Just press the eject button?
Yep.
This one?
Yep. Pum, 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 pum.
Got a nice, like, spring...
Yeah. It's fancy boy. I started laughing when I did this the first time I tried this. It looks like the whole thing resets, and I got really pissed off because I thought the game like screwed up because it plays the intro again. In the Sega one, it was the Sega something or other, and then they changed it to something else like strategic or something. Like when I saw this, I was like, "Holy shit! Tell me that the game like fucked up and I like have to restart it or something." I wish they would just cut the movie together and release it. I know I know it's on YouTube, but it would be pretty cool. So living room, 2 guys.
If you miss too many people, do you die?
Yeah, you can fail out.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, they're called augurs, or augs, and they're like a vampire.
You mean they suck blood? Let's go down to the control room. Maybe Tony has seen the Augs.
Gotcha.
I'd feel better if we switched the code again to orange.
Orange. So I just did the living room code change, so it's... I guess I can just skip down the hall too. We're gonna sit for a little bit.
Don't want anyone else. Terrible danger.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'd like you to stay in your room and be careful. I'm gonna check out the rest of the house, okay?
High-waisted jeans, man.
Listen, things are getting really weird around here. Keep your eyes open and watch out for the other girls. I'll be right back.
These are a couple of plot moments.
Cindy!
This kid made a gun somehow out of a flashlight. I just love that shot.
Fast boats. And I get this.
Hey, let's try one of these.
Cindy, all you think about is food.
Sorry, I need to catch my bearings here.
I'm serious. Eddie made these laser guns to fight off the Augs.
Augs?
We gotta tell everybody else. Follow me.
Man, he is really flipped out.
I don't think you should be hanging around that weird Eddie.
What the
Definitely.
It's blood.
Ew!
Cindy, you're making a mess.
That tastes like blood. Yeah, right.
Hang on one sec. So I'm in hall 1. Driveway is next.
asshole guest? Taking shit out of the fridge and eating it and not even cutting a slice off? Taking bites right out of it?
Kelly, come in. Over. Mike, this is Kelly. Come in.
Roger, Kelly. This is Mike.
Code red.
Right. Okay, what's your 20?
I'm upstairs, but the girls are all over the house. Mike, be careful. These people are into something a lot worse than what we thought. I think they're vampires or something.
What? Did you say vampires?
Mike, I'm not kidding.
Okay, hold on. We'll tell leader coming in.
This guy gets fucked.
Leader, this is Mike. Come in. Leader, this is Mike. Come in.
Yeah, there's a Sega CD 32X as well down Phoenix. The 3DO I think is the better version because it's way clearer. Also, since you're just joining, I want to preemptively apologize. I press the pause button like all the time in this game because I'm trying really hard to get like a perfect run and I can't miss anything, so I do apologize if this is a little bit slow going. But I kind of want to do it right. Because you got to skip a lot of things. So I should be at 61 guys after this. Yeah, it's much clearer, and actually the I feel like the gameplay is more responsive. I feel like it's less laggy than the Sega CD.
That's that 2X CD drive.
So that's their bedroom and then hall 1.
The whole
Q line
house
is, can they help
taking
us?
control of all the traps and surveillance cameras in the house. There's one right there.
Can they help us?
I'm trying, woman. So that was hall 1, and then bedroom.
When I say to do it. I think these might be bad.
This one is the one on the Sega CD that tripped me up so much. Because I learned on the Sega CD you can't spam the button. Living room. And then hall 2. Yeah, it's a very strange game. I like it though. I think it's just a cult classic. I wish the augers didn't overact quite so much. I think that would have made the game better. And then living room. Bathroom. Trying. Driveway. This is another back-to-back one. Where? Yeah, see how that one like jacked up real fast?
Yeah,
That's the one that trips
was
up.
really fucked up.
Yeah. So this one is interesting because this one tripped me up a lot because what happens is one of the girls runs into the hallway and she sets off the trap like it's red, but if you press it then you trap her and not the auger, so you gotta wait for a second one to pop up. And there's like no warning for it either.
So we can get out of here. Kelly, what if they're not there?
It's the chick on the right. I mean the woman on the right.
I can't stand it. Megan, no.
So it goes off once and I don't press it. Not yet. And that time it worked.
Wow.
That honestly fucked me up so much because I couldn't figure it out. Like it took me forever, and then I realized it went up a second time. So there's two guys here. And then entryway, and I gotta catch the dude in the yellow shirt, Broy McBroenstein. This part I don't understand.
Tony, this is only.
I love that oversized sweater.
She wouldn't listen.
Listen to what? What are you talking about?
Ashley, I tried to save him from the Ogs, but you had to interfere, and now you will pay.
Tony, I don't understand. This is crazy.
Don't be foolish, Kelly. They wouldn't stand in my way. Would you?
Yes. Eat it, asshole. Stay away from my woman. Excuse me. This is all just like craziness plot.
Sounds kind of like the sound effects from Blackthorn.
Yeah,
I love that game.
this is a good game. Should turn on in a few seconds, I guess. This is way off from my Sega CD timing.
Let's move!
They gotta shut the door.
Check the back. Charlie upstairs.
Watch your step, guys.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. This part I skip a lot of the plot because I just rather catch the guys. I'd rather be set up and sit here and stare at a blank screen. So there should be two bros coming soon. The generic frog sounds. Hang on one sec. Almost to the end. Yeah, sorry for getting this stuck in your head. Kitchen, and then hall 2. I'm very close. That's what she said. '86. So I can go in a little bit for the plot here.
Hello, Das. What do you say? I don't like this dude, man.
I love that one line. I don't like this dude, man. The overacting in this game is also like incredible, incredibly like over the top. It makes me wonder if they were like told to do that.
Was this made by some well-known
I don't know.
director?
Don. I think it's Don Zito. I think is the name. I know that name from something. I want to say he did Friday the 13th Part 4, but I don't think it's right. I'm just gonna skip the next plot thing and go to the next hall with 2 augers, so I should be at 90. And then hall 1. No, I just did that. Hall 2. Again, I'm skipping some plot if anyone hasn't figured that out by now. I'm trying to get all this stuff, and the way the game's designed, unfortunately, is you got to skip huge chunks of the story or the movie portion of the game in order to get a perfect score. Which is a shame, because I wish I could watch everything. Should be right now. There you go. And then all hell breaks loose here. Put me in 92.
Oh, the same guy did Sewer Shark.
Ah. Yeah, well, DP, the Digital Playground or whatever it's called, the company that
Night
owns this.
Trap.
Yeah.
Ground Zero, Texas, double switch.
Alright, this one's another one where I gotta wait for the second flash.
It looks like he only produced games.
First flash. Second flash. And then driveway. Living room for one more guy at 94, and now I'm down to the last 3 people, I think. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. Last 4. This is the hardest part because it's very fast. You have to do this. 95, and then bedroom. Got that one. Bathroom. So I'm trapping the family, and then the last one is hall 2. So I think I managed to do it. I hope. I sincerely hope. I don't want to get this far and fuck this up. I would be so upset.
Come on, you guys, you gotta help me. Please, use the traps. Now!
A wall trap! Ah! And then I did it. Now, you can screw this up because at the very end, the girl, she walks over a trap and you can spring it on her if you want to get like a negative ending. Alright, I did it. Perfect run. And that's that. That's Night Trap. Perfect run.
I knew I could count on you. Thanks. You are wonderful. And next time I'm on special assignment, I'm going to insist that you back me up. I'd go anywhere with you and feel secure knowing that you were at the controls.
That's right, baby girl.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you can spring it now if you wanted to, dude.
I didn't think so. Bye-bye. See you next time.
And as a special treat, we get the song. I wonder if any of these other people have ever been in anything.
Scat Team.
I know that name, William Bertrand. I think he's been in some other stuff. I'm gonna try to get the secret thing at the end.
Man, the scroll.
I know, it's real choppy.
Yeah.
So that is Night Trap. That is a full motion
Rick
video
Smurs.
game. Smurs.
Best Boy.
Chore
Tony
Boy.
Yoko. I'm Tony Yoko, but I'm the best boy.
Bo Sheen. Got that Bo Sheen. Oh, man. That was fun. Someday I want to go back through the game and get all the plot parts together and, like, do a video of just the movie. They really should do a second one.
Have you played Double Switch yet?
I have not yet. I've heard it's like this, but more difficult. I don't know. I don't think it was too expensive. I don't remember seeing any numbers. I know it was in the couple $100,000. Because they shot the entire movie. And then they added the game over top of it. There's a lot of the development was weird because it was originally developed for a different system, like a control system, or the Nemo, which was a Mattel console, and I know they funded a huge amount of it. So I'm not exactly sure how much it cost to run, or to do. Or it wasn't Mattel, it was Hasbro, I'm sorry. They were going to go into direct competition with the NES. I'm going to try to get the secret credits at the end. Ah, I missed it. Oh well. I don't actually know if it's actually in this
version.
In this one, yeah.
You want me to put in disc 1?
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. I think it just restarts the game. Nat Tarp. I know they were going to try to do it again, but I remember I heard that the Kickstarter they were going to try to do was really shady because no one understood what they were investing in, and it was very, it kind of followed the same pattern as many Kickstarters, in that they're odd. Yeah, I think it just resets the thing. Night Trap. I think down Phoenix, if it's either Mattel or Hasbro, it might actually have been Hasbro. They were gonna make their own console, and they were going to release this game for it. It was called the Control System or the Nemo. I only heard of it referenced as the Nemo, and I think that's why they copyrighted this, because they were gonna make a whole bunch of full motion video games and use that to compete with the NES. But anyway, yeah, Night Trap is a rare game. I think it's really fun. It is campy and silly and not that much of a video game, but I don't know, I have a blast with it. And yeah, so I think that's that for this game. Brett, do you have any thoughts you want to add?
Nope.
After you sat through it, you still don't want to ever play it?
No, I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. It's better than Little Red Hood.
Yeah.
Clear.
I've never actually watched this before. I'm kind of interested.
Dog meat.
I'm Sims, Scat Team Commander. Scat Mission 230. 5 teenage girls on their way to a weekend house party at the old Lakeshore Winery house of Mr. and Mrs. Victor Martin. And their 2 children, Jeff.
I love how they're wearing the same clothes that they wear in the
Your
game.
mission, protect those 5 girls from whatever happened to another bunch of teenagers. They disappeared after spending a night at the Martins. Last night, one of our agents got into the house and found a weird security system. Hidden cameras in almost every room and a series of traps. Our agent spliced an override into the security system.
Why don't they use that graphic?
Enabling you to control the cameras and the traps with this remote unit.
In the Sega CD one, the original one, he held a
They
Sega
won't work
Genesis
unless you
controller
enter
up
the right code.
instead of the
Right now,
remote.
that code
But
is
then they
set
replaced
approved,
it after
and you
they
have
ported
control
it to
of
other
traps.
consoles.
But anyone inside that house can change that code at any time. So listen in. Our override cable is here, in the back hallway. If anyone disconnects it,
How
you lose
did no one
control.
notice that?
For good. This is my attack squad. And that's Kelly, one of my best undercover agents. She'll be arriving with the rest of the girls. I'm putting her life and the lives of those other girls in your hands. Don't even think of messing up. If you don't have the brains or the guts for this assignment, give the controls to someone who does. The girls should be pulling into the driveway.
During that, what was that
You're wasting time.
console that you
Get
used to
over
have with the light
Now.
gun?
I don't remember what it's called.
You know what it's called? It just reminds me
Looks
of
like
it
we're
really
not on
bad.
this mission. Breaking contact.
I found out. I looked it up a little while ago.
So the problem is, if at least on the Sega CD, if you watch that, when the game starts, you're like a minute in, and you already missed a whole bunch of things.
That's a bug.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh wow, this reset it all the way. Oh, you know what? I'm a moron. It's because right before he says disconnects the thing, you're supposed to press start, so he knows you're willing to play the game. So we screwed up. Anyway, I'm glad I got that on tape because I've never watched that before. Alright, so yeah, this is Night Trap, and this is NP Game Room Live. I think for this weekend, that might be our final stream. Want to say thanks to everyone who took the time to watch. We had a lot of fun, played a lot of games. We actually beat a lot of games, which is even more fun.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed Night Trap, and if you have the chance, I would definitely recommend buying it on 3DO, and buying a 3DO in general, because I think there's a lot of good games hidden on there. Hidden gems, if you will. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
I'm Sims, Scat Team Commander.
Scat
Mission
Team Masters.
230. 5 teenage girls on their way to a weekend house party.